My dad died on this bike. I've spent the last year rebuilding it to finish the ride he couldn't. Dad, this ride's for you. Our time together was cut short and it sucks you won't be riding with me. So many late nights in the garage, so many issues to fix, and there were a lot. But it wasn't just about fixing the broken parts, it was about reconnecting with you and continuing what you loved. Rebuilding your bike definitely reopened the wound of losing you, but it also has healed a part of me that was so broken. Your story just didn't end. It just found a new road to travel beside me. And now your bike is finally ready. 1,663 miles and a lot of tears later, and we're back to the very place where you left off. I love you, Dad. Let's finish this.
And so good news, we're in the truck, the bike's in the back, the wife's with us, we got the dog, and we're headed to San Diego to go finish my dad's last ride. I didn't get any footage of me fixing the handful of things that were wrong with it, mainly because it was blazing hot. I'm in there shirtless. Figured I'd spare you guys the hairy chest and sweat. I mean, unless you guys really wanted to see that. But the issue with my pulley rubbing on the tire, I think I got that fixed. I ordered a spacer, 2-day aired it. It got here late last night. I threw it on there. And then the rotor issue, I got that fixed. Got the carb cleaned and all that stuff taken care of. So we should be ready to rip. And now we just gotta bust a mission out there and hopefully finish Dad's last ride. And for you, Robbie, don't worry, I'm not driving a Chevy. I'm in a Ram, so I should make it on time. We made it to Amarillo, Texas, here at Bucky's getting some gas. Bike's still doing good. Kind of tired, but we're trekking on. All right, so we made it out here to San Diego. We're at my grandpa's shop. I got the bike offloaded, went to ride it, and it was still crapping out on me. So I'm in here in his shop trying to use a couple of his tools to, I think it's a fuel issue. Hopefully we can get it resolved real quick and we'll be able to get it back on the road. So I'm out here gonna shorten the fuel line, see what's going on with my fuel delivery issues, and kind of get that wrapped up. Should be getting enough gas. I'm gonna try to go down the road real quick and see. Why in the world? Oh man. Back to the drawing board.
It was good to be back in town. We stopped at Grandpa's shop and shared so many memories together. When he saw the license plate I had on your bike, he told me that's the same plate you wanted. I guess great minds think alike. So many great memories together. We both miss you so much. Riding down Main Street just really hit me. I miss seeing you ride down that road. It's crazy, now I'm the one actually taking your bike down that same road. Miss all the memories we made. I stopped by your old work and where you left from your last ride. I guess they turned it into a hair salon. here at Yogurt Barn is where I was when I got the news you were gone. And honestly, Dad, that was the hardest day of my life. We stopped by San Diego Customs to check out the bikes we always dreamed of having. They had some awesome ones. I wish you could have seen them. You would have loved them. What's up, guys? So today we're gonna head over to Scott's place. We're gonna come up with a plan, get some guys with some FXRs together so we can take my dad's bike out and just do like a group ride. And we also have the one and only little Z, my little brother. He's in the back with us. He's on the adventure, also a fellow rider, so he's gonna share in the process. You guys will probably see him around, so he's out here in SD with us, so stay tuned. We swung by Scott's for a Tuesday night Bible study. It was good seeing all the guys and sharing so many memories, something you were such a huge part of. Your legacy definitely lives on, dude.
This is an original T-Sport fairing, except for I painted the chrome part black.
Oh, okay.
I painted the chrome part black because that's two pieces on a real T-Sport fairing.
See, the real ones, I like how they're spaced off of it so you can adjust it.
Right, you can adjust the whole thing back here. But your dad and I bought this thing, and it was nice. It was this colors, I think. Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Oh, I don't remember. Online. And then I bought it, and then I had my friend Nick redo all the paint and make it perfect, right? Because it wasn't perfect. Because I wanted like an OG paint job, and that's the color I liked. And then my friend Johnny Klein started the Dyna page. He gave me this dash. We fixed the mess into the tanks, then I cut it down, put the trim around it. It's all filthy right now, but whatever. I got lots of stuff to do besides clean bikes. The cool thing about T-Sport, and this is an 02, it has the fully adjustable front end. I took the adjustable rear shocks off that came with the T-Sport and put them on my shovelhead FXR. And I have another T-Sport front end I put on that FXR. So that's going to be like an 83 FXR with a shovelhead with Harley upgraded suspension. You know, it'll be from a T-Sport front end. So instead of being 35 millimeter front end, it'll be 39 millimeter like this one is. These are real live T-Sport bags. And it's my second pair because the first pair, what a drag.
What happened?
Your dad, right when he got it, took it around. We got this whole thing. You can go down Highland Valley, back around Archie Moore to 67 and backing around. You know how that loop? And you can hear him, because up here on the hill you can hear him all the way around. We do that, you know what I mean? It's 2 a.m, we're bored. And it comes back and I'm all, hey, where's my other bag? It wasn't his fault. We just got it, right? So we didn't think to check every little fastener on all the bags, so lost a bag. We went back and found it, but it was ruined. But I found a perfect set. Those are perfect. There's nothing wrong with them, and so I was able to. That made me happy. And then Johnny gave me these controls, which are 2 inches. They're the newer off a newer Dyna. You know what I mean?
So are they like the
2 inches more forward?
Yeah. So it's kind of like a modified. It's
sit like an FXR.
Yeah.
So 2 inches more forward controls from the newer ones on this 02 makes it way better. And then it is an 02. It's old, so that's why it has a thunder header. Because I think that just makes more sense on a 25-year-old bike. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to kind of keep it with.
It's not 25. 23 years old, whatever. 24 years old. But 02 T-Sport, it's beautiful. And then we candied the rims, the dash, the fender struts.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are for sure Lucky Dave's bars. Your dad changed half those bolts, I'm sure.
This is yours too, or what?
This is
What's
mine.
the deal with
It's
this
all
one?
filthy. Sorry about that, but it's the way it goes. And my foot always burns the pipe. So steel wool and WD-40 takes that off. 4-aught steel wool. But it's good as it's a pretty stock engine, but has the Mikuni on it. And my friend that had this bike before me and did some cool stuff, I just changed it to make it how I like it, though.
Yeah.
He did all this. He made this pipe out of pieces in his garage. It's all stainless.
Okay. See, that's the hardware I want for the shocks on my dad.
That's the $99 bolts.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're diamond designs. I'm not sure, but it comes with this bolt, and even the washers are recessed.
What about for the fender struts? Can you get the 12 points for the fender struts?
Oh yeah,
Or
12 points for everything. Talk to Eric. Yeah, I call him easy because he's not.
Well, no, because I can't just like look up 12-point fender struts. You can't just.
No. He'll tell you how to measure bolts and how to do the threads.
Because that's what I need to figure out.
That he'll tell you all that stuff. He's so smart. He for a living, he built his own lab to do anodizing for medical equipment. No, wait, let me repeat that. He built his own lab to do anodizing for little tiny medical devices. I like this bike. I'm not doing much to it. I just got rid of the weird stuff on the rear because all the taillights stuff. I don't like it all hanging out unless it's got bags. And then like this one here, these taillights are off. They're off my 83 FXR. These are, because when he wrecked this Sportster, he wrecked it pretty good and he wanted to make it look like a tractor. I said, I can do that. I painted this thing with rattle can.
I was gonna say, who did?
It took me, I don't know, 3 weeks in that house before it was a house.
That's hilarious. I've seen pictures that.
So primer, sand, primer, sand, primer, sand, paint, sand, paint, sand, paint.
And you did the pinstripe too?
No, Nick did that. Same guy did your bike. I took him the tins, and I said, I want you to do like a club style bike doing a wheelie, and that one goes this way, and
other one goes.
This one goes forward, because he just made one stencil.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know, some people would get all ADD. They got to be going forward. Yeah, you could flip that and mirror image and all that. This was free. Blue gave me these because I like hockey pucks. I've always had hockey pucks on any kind of bagger, just because they look pretty cool to me. We raised this thing up 1.5 inches in the rear and 2 inches in the front. Suspended by Smarty. He did set up the rear Olin's. He's an awesome dude in Texas. Suspended by Smarty. Carl. Pretty sure that's his first name. He's super cool. He set all this up, and his mounts for these Olin's are super tight. Look how tight they are.
Yeah, that's super cool.
You don't get any tighter.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And this is just a cheap seat, but that's a good 2-up seat for me and my wife. You know what I mean? Because
weren't you running like a Saddleman?
I have a Saddleman for this, just like he's going to buy. Yeah.
That's what I was telling him. I was like, he needs a Saddleman.
Saddleman or San Diego Customs or Lucky Dave's, they're all the same seat. Yeah. Saddleman makes them all, but they're a little different cut. Yeah, theirs are cool too. Yeah, Chip and Mike, you got some good seats, and they also have one that has you can plug in the thing. Thanks, Mikey.
I know you never had any tattoos yourself, but I think you'd like this one. Zeb and I got a matching tattoo of an Evo motor just like your bike had. And honestly, I think I handled the pain a little better than he did.
funny, people laugh at me when I go to the field and I always have a lawn chair with me until I'm sitting there having it. Let me check the airspace real quick on my app and then I'll be good. It's a little windy here. Said it was 20 knots is the most. Yeah, so see, there's no restrictions out here.
Yeah, because it's just Verona. I mean, the ultralights are down there, but I doubt.
So these are all off line of sight. It'll go 10 clicks, but you have to be on top of the mountain flying in a straight line.
Then we should be in that other spot down there.
Well, unless there's a mountain in the way.
Because if we can go to the halfway point, you'd be able to get both sides.
Yeah, so I can pull the feed and see. I'm gonna smack you right in your head.
Gonna dust me out.
Cool. I just flew over that whole mountain range and you should see the sunset.
Oh, I bet it's really
so
nice right now.
We're out here in Ramona, California, where my dad was born and raised. I was born and raised. We're out here to finish the ride my father was on when he was on this bike and he lost his life. It's a real emotional ride because we're gonna take this bike back through the road my dad was on, follow the same route that he was on when he tragically lost his life on this bike, and we're gonna finish that ride in honor of him. And you know, it's gonna take everything not to fill this helmet with tears. And we've had our ups and downs, and this bike's been giving us some issues, but we finally got it all taken care of, and Lord willing, it'll finish the ride out strong. And the best part about this ride is I look down and I see my dad staring up at me on the tank, you know, smiling. That's what he'd want me to do. I don't know that I've ridden a bike that runs this well, for especially as old it is. It's an 86. I mean, you get on it, every gear, the front end wants to just come up on you. You really gotta be careful. Quarter turn on the throttle really goes a long way. This thing, it runs amazing. Honestly, I'm not surprised. My dad, he loved everything to run fast and run like a hot rod, so this thing definitely checks that box. I remember it like it was yesterday. You know, it was a Saturday. I called him up. He's like, hey, I'm gonna run down toward Lakeside, do a couple things, and why don't you come up? We'll go grab some frozen yogurt. And I hung up the phone, but before I hung up the phone, I told him, I said, all right, Dad, I love you. I'll see you soon. And that phone call still haunts me to this day, because that was the last time I ever talked to him. From that moment on, every person in my life that I love and care about, I don't ever leave without saying I love you, because you never know when the last time, you know. I never expected to lose them so quickly, and on this ride that I'm on today, this is the road, guys. Wildcat Canyon Road. We're probably only about 2 miles out. I know my dad would want me to do this, and so I gotta make it happen.